Welcome to Fresh Eating with Frankie. Today we're at Wagner Orchards just off Manning Road, and we're going to talk about where our delicious pies come from, who makes them, and how they're made.
I'm Harold Wagner. This is my daughter Katrina. We kind of started off in the pick your own business about in the early 90s, and it kind of grew into this monster. So now we have 40,000 people every year out here picking apples, and they eat a lot of pie. So we come along, and apple strudels and all these things. And we raise cattle, so we sell a lot of like naturally raised meats and things like that. We have a winery as well, so and beehives, because we need pollinators for our apple trees. So today we're going to show you a few things, but one of them, I don't know if anybody's tried the apple raspberry pie, but if you haven't, you better.
It's very good. I've eaten a couple.
The secret weapon is the buttercrumb topping. And because it's called buttercrumb, it actually contains butter. So we have in this bowl 5 pounds of butter. And to that we add it's brown sugar and white sugar. It's about 3 kilograms, and cinnamon and a bit of salt. And then you add about 4,500 grams of pastry flour. Pastry flour, there's no such thing as all-purpose flour. You either have pastry flour or you have bread flour. Pastry flour is like lower gluten, so things break up easier. So we take our bowl and we move it over to the trusty mixer. Give it about 5 minutes. So that's going to mix the flour and the sugar and the cinnamon and the butter so it comes out nice and crumbly. So while that's going on, we're going to roll out pie dough. Pie dough is something that we usually make a day ahead in the same mixer, and it's a really straight, simple recipe. It's basically pork lard, flour, salt, water, and pastry flour. So we make these little balls. Now if you make them the day ahead, it's sort of the flour hydrates better and it rolls out really smooth. This thing here is called a dough sheeter, and without it would be really, this would take a really long time. So these are pre-weighed to make the right size. So you just give them a little toss of flour, you put them through the top, they come out shaped like that. Put them in a pan.
So how many pies do you make a year?
It's probably going to be close to 10,000 by the time we're all done this year.
And it's 10,000 pies, and it's all handmade just like this?
It's all like this.
And your daughter?
Yeah, the other thing is we don't use all our fillings are the real deal. Like it's fresh fruit if possible.
Local fruit? Everything.
Yeah, I just got cherries from Cedar Springs, and apples are like from here or from wherever. They're getting a little hard to find. The raspberries come from Raymonts in Cotton. Basically, you got about 3 kilos of apple.
Raymont raspberries?
Yeah, those are the ones. Actually, those are all red. Sometimes we get them and it's the yellow ones, the blue ones, and all the different colors. So we just kind of break them up a little bit so we don't get big, huge pieces. This goes on top. That's a wonderful color.
Beautiful color.
And then just a bit of flour it acts as a thickener. Now at this time of year the apples are starting to get fairly dry, so like maybe half a cup of flour. You kind of go by judgment. In the fall the apples are a lot juicier and it takes more sugar to thicken them. And that's going to make about 10 pies.
So then this is the buttercrumb top that we made earlier, and then we just put about 200 grams, 250 grams of crumb top all over it. And it makes it the most delicious pie that you will ever eat.
Thanks for watching Fresh Eating with Frankie, everybody. These delicious pies that Katrina are just finishing up will be on the shelves for tomorrow. Until next time.